Hello. Hi, Keeners. Sorry for the tardy start. Uh, I was catching up with dinner, and yeah, time caught up to me and passed me. Oh, gee. Uh, oh, God. I'm not as fast as these waifu ladies who are horses. Oh my God. Anyway, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna watch the conclusion of Usamusume Cinderella Gray. We're gonna watch the final episodes numbers 7 through 12 and conclude tonight. Wow, I'm not. I'm gonna miss these gals. I wasn't thinking I would because the last, like I said, the last corporate style movie I saw was the Hatsune Miku anime that came out this year, and it was so they played it so safe it was painful. Uh, they burnished off all the rough edges till it was just a very smooth pebble, and about as exciting as one, unfortunately, in many patches. So uh, there was some good stuff that happened in there, but not enough to really, you know, say it was like maybe it was C tier. I know. It's Hatsune Miku. She's a cultural icon, but you know, even Elvis Presley in his movie sang a song called Clam Bake. So that's what happens, man. You get too safe, it just becomes clam bake, clam bake. Anyway, you don't want to talk about. Talk to your grandpa. He'll know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna watch Usamusume. Tonight's beverage, by the way, is an orange cream soda from uh, from the convenience store across the street. Yay! Although, honest to goodness, I was just watching Japan by Food channel tonight. Long story short, it's got Shizuka Anderson, who's also a fellow Canadian. Yay, Canada. And she was reviewing conveni food. And God, I hate to say it, that egg salad sandwich looked really good through the screen. And I was cheering on, yes, tuna mayo, onigiri, yes, tuna mayo. She's based like me. Because that's frankly what I eat. First thing I eat when I land in Japan. It's just get the onigiri from the conveni. All right. Or depending what time of day or what my body's saying, because it could be like 3 a.m. in the morning for me by the time I land. Even though it's like I don't know, 7 p.m. or something by their time. But whatever. I crave breakfast. Tonight we're going to see the concluding episodes of Usamusume. I will again do an episode count. This time I'll be smarter and actually do an episode count as a time code down below. I didn't do that for last week because I just thought of it now. Ha ha. Oh boy. Yeah, I've got the smarts of I don't know. Oh my god. Uh, this is a reminder why it took me 4 cracks before graduating from college. Yeah, 4-time college dropout. That's me. So I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, if you know what I mean. Okay, one more sip and then we'll get on to the show because I kept you guys waiting long enough. And then I have something uh, semi wonderful to talk about today, and something really good I'm looking forward to. But anyway, I did see something that was the best thing today, but wasn't as spectacular as yesterday. Yesterday was a bumper crop of like wholesomeness. It hurt. Watched last night's karaoke stream and get near the end if you want to know what that was, but it was pretty good. So today I knew would be a come down because we are to follow. Anyway, let's go to episode 6. I'll put time codes for both series. Oh yeah, by the way, this offer, watching legit, not pirated, sorry mateys, non-pirated uh, version of Usamusume Cinderella Gray ends on August 4th. So you have very much next weekend to watch this if you want to catch up. So I would strongly recommend watching that because, I've enjoyed it so far. It's kind of a different take. It's kind of yeah. I can understand how this game was hugely successful in Japan when it debuted. So yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so we're now going to episode 1. Sorry, episode 7, first half. Anyway, okay. So I'm just listening right now to the ending episode music of number 6, and I'll let you know when we cut into the next one. Oh, looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this for a whole week actually, because it's been a while since I've seen episodic anime, like TV, because I've been watching a lot of long form. Here we go. Episode 7, Tracing Academy. Yeah, starting. So now they're in Fuchu, Tokyo. She's feeling shy in her uniform. Obi-chan. And her friend tells her it looks good on them in her first day at the big academy in Tokyo, aka Horse Hogwarts. And now the opening sequence, the OP. There you go. Yeah. So try doing for those who haven't seen, it's obvious. It's like they introduce the characters in the OP, the training sequence, the setting of the original racetrack. And yeah, and a slow motion racing sequence, of course, from Alexandros doing the OP music, signed to Universal Music. There you go. Okay, now the episode commences with a reminder. They've met the Oji-chan trainer, Mustaka, her trainer's uncle. Is about to give him a tour. They're talking about their old prefecture, Kasamatsu. Everyone's got to run. as a rule. Pool, a gym, dance studio, an outdoor stage, and multiple full-size courses. The giant training symbol here. Okay. So just about 2,000 students. There's the Seven Crown Usamusume is the leader of the academy. They've got the light. Don't be as good as anyone else. Aim for the best. So she's introduced to her class. And other students are now sizing her up. And then she already run into the school bully. She's getting bombarded. Bell and Light's getting bombarded by the new her classmates. Talking about the hierarchy of the Tingle series. Here we go. So debut races to graded races. The Nippon Derby, Japanese Derby. Well, since they can't do the regional Tokai Derby, she's gonna win the championship. Classics require prior registration. Yes, requires registration. That's it by the URA group in charge of the race of fields races is barred from classic races, no exceptions. But they want that as a new goal. The Doctor Who. Hmm. It's rather unfortunate, but what of it? Can't get you in the Derby now. Rules are rules. Oh. You think you just waltz in and take that spot? Oh, she's throwing down the gauntlet. I can prove you guys wrong. What? She's gonna go. Okay, so they're on to the first race. Well, she's on a side quest to get into the nationals. There you go. Okay, 1 mile of turf. So most of the top field will not be in this race. So G3 is a graded race, so it's your chance to climb. She'll be up against Black Ale. So the bully is on a current 3-win streak. Road to get swole. Yeah, it looks like Joe is having a real good time studying for his nationals. He's hoping that she doesn't get into trouble because she's a bit too headstrong. So now Yeomanry is showing her the other racers in this team. Megan Tsukasa, Craft Univer, God Hannibal. Just remember that all these horses names, they're named after real horses. So there you go. They're gonna train together for a little partner running. So now she's trying to pass these experienced racers. Here we go. So now they're talking about blocking out a racer. They got nowhere to go. So the problem is that she can't beat her bully if she can't outthink strategy here. So it's race day at the G3 race, the Pegasus Stakes, and the sports announcers have been just introduced. Now they're talking about Black Ale. This is with 2,000 meters. So as the course size changes, means the way she usually runs in that home track won't work. She has to change strategies. transfer student. Giddyap being introduced. Yeah. So the journalist is already skeptical, and he realized she missed the deadline to go to the classic. Little advice. So he told her to loosen up, and he got it, and Delno didn't get it. She just felt a strong whispering wind as she was about to enter the gate. He's getting in the zone, just warming himself up. She's just happy to be in a national race. And there we go. End of episode 7. Yay, that went so fast. Wow. Once again, the tonight's drink of choice is orange cream soda. Oh God, Slurpee. Ah, so kind of a warm one today, and it was very was dehydrated. Not gonna lie. Also sang my heart out last night. It was my first 4 hour karaoke stream, and it clocked in 4.5 hours actually. Wow. I don't know how the other people do it. Oh, it was fun, but like woo. I slept good that last night, I'll tell you. I was tired. So getting to the end credits, so and then I guess the race starts on the next on the other side. Yeah, this is way better than I ever expected for her. I mean, there's very comedic moments. Yeah. I wasn't expecting the comedy, to be honest. But then considering its subject matter, I guess it can't afford to take itself too seriously. Okay, they're joy free. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now our friends, her roommates want to go see her in Tokyo, but they can't afford it. And they're in a family restaurant. So episode 8, the right stuff. We're on episode 8 now. Yay! Okay, and back to the media box, back to the press box. They're in their gates. Like AL. Ogre cap. You know how many regionals win their first race? Maybe 30%? 9%. Be quite the miracle if she won, says the accountant. So the press photographers are waiting for the race to start as well. Bell No Light doesn't understand the loosen up reference by her trainer. And they're off. Sugar Steel's leading. And Black Gale's coming in for the pack on the outside. She's in second. Where's O'Gree? Third from last. You sure it's okay? She's just asking a trainer. He's not saying nothing. Black Gale's pressing onto the pack here. She remembers now. She's kind of blocked, but she has to loosen up. Now she's found an opening. She just got past. Oh. Okay, Gap's past everyone. Inside's no good. Outside's dangerous. You got a zigzag. Stay away from the pack. The national courses are super wide. Looks like the rumors are true, and she won. She wins the first national race debut. She can't run the classics, so it's dawning on the journalists. Now, finally, into the intro, which was that was a long cold open. Oh my god, holy moly! Well, now the race is out of the way. Thanks for showing up, guys. We're done. No, we're not done yet. So, oh my god, that smells like there's going to be some controversy being stirred up. Yeah. Yeah, so just going through the OP right now. And back to the slow motion racing sequence in the opener. Wow. Again, better than every writer should be. Wow. And following the streams, there's still people just starting to play this game too. So it's just like it's nuts. I gotta figure out how to get sound on my stupid computer. I want to play this now. Okay, Juco Racehorse, the right stuff. Oh, she's back at the academy, and now she's got new fans with her classmates. You always run so low to the ground like that. And Black Gale's overhearing everything and kind of cheesed. And Ichi High, they're both so they're going after top racer again. Okay, the two upstarts going head to head. We've progressed a little bit further down the season. So it's going to give her an old school challenge. Her challenge was thwarted by a big plate of fried rice. Hmm. So the reporter is already stirring stuff up and wants her in the classics race. Okay, so we're going to the track for the Mainichi High. Tracks are covered from a bit of rain, but that means they'll be able to run a little slower, that's for sure. With this race. Yeah, now she's attracting rivals like no tomorrow. I do like the interior monologues they have for each of the racers, though. Starting again, start race. Track's in bad shape. It's the longest race too. Enter the inner track. Not gonna let the ogre enter the inner track. Commercial break. Ding. And we're back. Da, 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 da. So they're ready headed around the first corner. She's blocked out from the inner course. Does she have eyes in the back of her head? Might be 2,000 meter races, but Ogre is being forced to run a completely different race now. Going from the inside is outside the question. But she has to stay tight, otherwise she'll drain her stamina if she doesn't stay tight. Doesn't look good for Ogre Cap. Mm. Running on the outside just increases her distance that she has to run compared to the other racers. Just keep close. Just keep close enough and just make it a foot race at the end. So, final corner. And now the final push. So, Mateki's making her move. And then she gets passed too by Ogre Cap. Oh my, yeah. No problem for me, even with a messed up wet turfy track. And she wins. Oh, she's. Oh, she ran the perfect race and still lost. Yeah. Well, her trainer just tried to talk her out of quitting because if she gives up her spot, then it opens up. Mitiki. That's her classmate. Oh no. Too chaotic. So she's in subbing Mitiki because the other one fell out. Too chaotic. That won the Setsuki show. Second is isn't good. Yeah, see now the mid-tier the guys got into the finals, but that means fan interest will be falling off, right? If you like the all of a sudden the two small market middle-sized teams in the NBA finals got to the finals, right? And just like from the playoffs, like, well, your TV ratings are going to suck, and most race courses in Asia are pari-mutuel. That means they split their revenue with the bettors and the racetrack. So the racetrack's going to lose money. So the journalist is now pressing for Ogre Cup to get into the Derby, and he's starting to win converts. Yeah, yeah. Pari-mutuel racing. Interesting economics with that, by the way. Now it's going to turn into a media circus. Turn into a media circus. And now the journalist, imagine Takoyaki without the octopus. It's basically what it's cutting around the race. And a petition of 10,000 signatures for an exception. About a once in a lifetime chance for us to beat that. Then the winner will be illegitimate if she's not in the race. That's why he's pleading with the emperor herself to intercede because the racing association will, unless the racing association will not budge. Yeah, the sports politics in Japan is pretty interesting too. We're in the end credits, by the way, so I can chat a little bit. There's always there's always going to be the traditionalists versus the reformers, and reform in sports can be very slow in Japan, very slow. So, for example, the amount of they've only really loosened up in sumo wrestling, um, making other revenue streams available for the sumo wrestlers to take up only recently. Before it was strictly just they would even make money from having their own training facilities and sell the time off to other wrestlers and stuff. It was all had to be money was just made in house. Now they have sponsorships and stuff, but yeah, that took a long time coming. So yeah, but that's why that's why I study sports because it's like the arts is a window into society. Now we're on to episode 9, the Japanese Derby. Uh-oh. The Nippon Derby. Oh boy. So they're replaying what the reporter's plea. Is that just Okonomiyaki? Why don't we stop by Osaka on the way home if you're craving takoyaki? That sounds good. You shouldn't have said that. Oh, they got a little CGI happening. Nice. The Japanese Derby. There's also Bard that confides her deputy. But I can't help but wonder what would happen if I ran a derby. Yeah. Ooh, she just had an epiphany. And I don't want to spoil it, but if they're talking about the Derby, you probably can guess what the epiphany is. So the Empress had just an epiphany. She seems to be persuaded because she's visualizing what's happening. Because sometimes rules are in conflict, right? Do you want the best on best, or do you want to make sure that everything's procedurally correct? So is it the spirit of the games or the bureaucracy of the games? Which one is it denotes or connotes fairness? So a little bit of a sports ethics thing going on right now here. So I kind of enjoy that fact. I study sports ethics every once in a while, and uh, and its dilemmas. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, this show is better than every right should be, man. This is, doesn't have the feel of a cash grab at all. This is cool. Oh my god. Okay, training sequence. Episode 9, the Japanese Derby. The OP is over. Okuri Caps to fit job. You feeling Genki? Okay, the National Racing Advisory Board offices at the chairman's office. Rudolph. She has signed a petition. Oh boy. You know what does this mean? Japanese Derby is a highly prestigious event. So it's the elite of elites. Basically, like you, Rudolph. She's only been in the capital for 2 months, until in her life and training were limited to that of a small town racer. If we allow her entry, it would be undermining the very foundation of the classics. I'm fully aware of that, says the Emperor. Do you understand that you're asking us to change rules for a single racer, right? Like, that's exactly what I'm asking. What exactly makes an elite racer? How long she's lived in the capital, or is it her birthplace or bloodline? Her race record? I think not. That girl's known for the position all too well, and else is witnessing it. Letting some frivolous rule. What is causing this rebellion in you? The chairman asked. What does the Derby represent? It represents a dream. Trainers, staff, racers, the fans. Yeah, waiting for something legendary. Now the chairman's looking at her bow. Raise your head, she says. You care for the Syrian. Board's verdict. And we cut to black. And we won't know until it's race day. Tokyo race course. Oh. 150,000. Oh my God. People watching. It seems like this reporter's dream for, yeah. Mm. So introduce the lineup. Yeah, the Muteki is there. Uh, some other great bloodline. Nice. Dicta Striker likes the straightaways. And her ankle healed. Good. And some good sportsmanship there. Welcome to challenge. These are best on best, so they know it. It's what makes an elite racer. Is it the charisma? Overwhelming strength? Or is it the power to give people dreams? Yeah. Oh man, this show is just, oh my God. A league of her own. Just barely making a cut. Kasamatsu Cinderella. Oguri Cap. So who will win the Derby? 150,000 spectators on the edge of their seats. And Bell and a trainer in the stands. Everyone's just sort of either relaxing or psyching themselves. And now the pageantry starts. And the fanfare music pipes up. Of course, the different reactions in the crowd. I always like different. I like always like the crowd reactions. Everyone's so different. So each Umamusume is in their gate, and they're in their places. And they're off. A clean start, very clean. Ford Extra takes the early lead. So don't get swelled up in the middle. So just stick to where you're comfortable. Got to keep a cool head. So Sakura has just said her piece there. She's going to keep. The pack is still making. No one's made a move yet. 2,400 meters. So anything else is going to suck up a lot of energy. Gotta get the inside track, but don't rush it. It'll open up. Don't force it. Mid pack for Giddyap. Front of the pack. They're at the final corner. Giddyap's forced the outside. Uh-oh. Someone's ulting up big time. Yeah, she just was reminiscing about her race. Second corner. So they're still stuck together. Everyone's still very cautious. No one's made a move yet. No first moves yet. Fast one Satsuki show. Strongest race the Kiku show. The pinnacle racing. Japan Duri. Not speed or strength, but luck. Round the third car, Dick Earth closes in. Six 600 meters to go. So these are now pouring it on as a sprinter. Rest of the pack is closing in. No one's breaking out. So Sakura is coming on strong. And inside comes Vigil Aaand. They're all neck and neck. They're all each other. Giada has taken the lead. We've hit 200 meters. Rising from the far outside. Giddyap is closing in fast. And it's past it. And she's won first place. Kasamatsu wins. Oh, God. Giddyap and Usamusume, you outshine everyone. Not just your generation, but the academy as a whole. Fortunately, made your position known. Declared a great deal of technical series. Board's verdict. Still no. not be realized. That was all just a dream sequence. Wow. Chino one. So that was all just a dream sequence. Aw. Wow. But she's crying. She's not happy. No, she's happy. Huh? The emperor realized she was robbed. Yeah, I predicted it takes. But she's won the heart of the fans. All the rules have been broken down now. You show us all. Oh, great cop. You did everything you could. Ah, but sports politics, man. Just keep running from it. Hashire, hashire. End of chapter one and end of the National Derby arc. Oof. Wow. I find it funny, of course, it's a currency in the game, but there's cartoons on the TV on the opening, and I have to mention that there's cartoons. There's a running horse girl. There's carrots. Of course, those would be important in this universe of racing horse girls. All right, now we're on to lightning strikes. The White Lightning Arc, Chapter 2, Episode 10, The Peak. Still on, now we're on another arc, but on Episode 10. Lightning is striking all over the academy. It's a stormy night. Birth of a Beast. Two weeks since the Churd Derby. Sakura. You can tell she's frustrated, though, the trainer. How long can she just grin and bear it? We need a new goal. So her new nickname's the Beast, and now we're into the OP. This is also very clever for the anime to sort of really build upon the whole attachment to the characters that the game produces. I've noticed that in the game. I haven't played it yet though, but I'm aware of the design of the game, and yeah. Oh boy, still going through the opening animations because I don't want to skip ahead because I'll screw up with your timing. So now, not gonna do that. I also enjoy watching OPs anyway. I never skip them because sometimes you find a couple of Easter eggs that you might have missed. Like I found lots of Easter eggs with the Bochi the Rock opener that still haven't really been discussed. But maybe I will someday. Yeah. Episode 10, The Peak, Hanshin Race Course. So I'm going to pitch you against seniors in addition to your peers. At least she likes the name the Beast. A Grand Prix race. The lineup is decided by fan vote. G1. You'll see the peak of racing. Three G1 wins. Trainer took her out to race in person. I could see KO. Okay. Horace more does even than in person. Nanjing race course. It's turf. Okay. And the races are in the gates. She's Ogre Cap sitting in the stands watching this today, though. Clean start. 13 racers. Already in the lead. Oh, Hakodate. Nice. Yeah, you might still win the Derby, but you still have an afterlife. You still have to run these races. She's trying to front run the whole race. Who was that? Streak of White. Tomomo Cross. Oh, she figured in the dream sequence of the Emperor, tied with Ogura Cap. Tomomo Cross. Now seven race winning streak for Cross. Everyone could feel the tension between them. Yeah, it looks like they're mistaken. The racing here knows so remember. This is what the peak looks like. The peak, huh? Got a phone call. Only got fourth on Tokai, her former rival. Oh, both race longer than me, right? So you can't quit. So try harder. Gambare. They try to make you feel better. Once you pass one mountain, you move on to the next one. My last race with you taught me that. So what mountain are you setting your sights on next? Oh, don't know. Those races are over. She's missed the two that she wanted to race. Then your solution is simple. You have to make any race you run the best race. Because just become the best in Japan. Sorry, trouble said your way. Aw, her old roommates. Doing good now. Yeah. Yeah, just win every race in Japan. Now she's in G2. It's a new course record. There you go. Become the best in Japan. There you go. Station break. Da-da-da-da. Firm track. Fine. On tracks between 16 to 2,000 meters. List of those tracks. 5 win streak. All graded. Okay, yeah. She's one to look out for. That's a trainer for Miss Cross. What do we do? It's Misaka. The go Gary's Summer here, changing up your training. What type of training? Absolutely nothing. None. Right now, you're on summer vacation. You're racing nonstop since coming to the capital. The fatigue will come back to bite us if we're not careful. So rest is an important part of your training. You want a challenge for the peak of racing? You should rest while you can. In class, we learned that rest days condition your body for health. That's right. Well, do some sightseeing while you're in Tokyo. Yay! They're trying to get her into disguise. Too much of a celebrity. We'll do whatever you want, other than running. Harajuku. Why Harajuku? What do you want to eat? You're hungry. Everything. Yeah, street food, Harajuku style, obviously. Oh yeah, the spiral potato. Yeah. And there she is at a training shop. It's also known for its fashion, so there you go. Maybe some Moss Burger. I miss Moss Burger. Oh man, I was like you just realizing he was pointless. He ended up standing out anyway. Is this that Riz that they talk about? Now she's finally run into the reporter. About to witness a murder. His girlfriend's not impressed. The G2 race, but it's got stacked. You want more info? Give me a holler. Want to run? That was a short summer vacation, eh? But she still had fun. Tanoshikata desu. Hi. The G2. No, the dress rehearsal to the G1 races. Sure, no, not Bell no. She's such a nerd. Bell no. One of the biggest mistakes is your first race after a break. So we're ready as ever. Feeling fully charged. It'll prep us for talent show and the Penn Cross. If you want to run the Tenno show, you have to win. Tenno is the emperor. There we go. And now we're down at uh, the credit side. Okay. Okay. It's gonna take a wee bit of a nature break. I'll be back. Okay. Still in the end credit scene. Now going back to episode 11, the star. The star of Katamatsu. Oh, sure. Show me some more takoyaki and okonomiyaki. Come on. Ah, man. I can't wait till this weekend. To the cafeteria. When do you eat so much? You're one of the lightest eaters I know. All that Taylor show trying to rewire your brain or something? Guess you could say that. So they're at the Mainichi Okan to prep her for Tenno show. If you want to run a Tenno show, you have to win. And now the opening sequence. Yay! Ah, man. Yeah, there's anyway. I've been so busy. There's apparently some more Usamusume free episodes available elsewhere on YouTube. So I'm gonna try and track them down. Don't worry, they are fully legit. Okay, so it's a lip. So we're on to the opening credits of episode 11. Star Kasamatsu. Ah, jeez. Now it looks like I'm going back. I want to go back to Japan this fall. Oh my God. Here we go. And the episode starts after the cold open. Shot of spectators. Now they're introducing all the racers. You know, pacer maybe the Tenno. Yeah. Celia Simboli. She let she went off the race in Europe after winning the Japanese Derby. But padding around, dancing on the paddock. Every member of today's lineup is easily G1 level. But they'll be given the same instructions. Keep your eyes on Ogari Cap. What happens when the spotlight's on you? They'll do everything that works as a pack to keep her in a worse position. Well, it'll be worse than a lost. So he's worried that she might get injured out there, and they're going to try and force her into dangerous spots. Treat the race like. Very gingerly. Yep. And they're heading off to their posts. So it's like 10 versus 1. So they're making. Sort of a explainer sequence with the head of the academy in the stands. Just wishing they were in a race. They're too banged up or too retired. Oh, races and negates. Bit of a scattered start. Positioned far back. They sure taking things slow. Are they all waiting for Ogre Cup to make a move? They're all fanned out. Matching a mark's pace makes sense, but to do it simultaneously, but it's the perfect blockade. Oh my. Don't see a clear way forward. You have to win 10 or show to win, or you gotta get there to win. And now she's trying to decide how to get past the blockade. Find a pathway unreachable. Now she's going from the way outside. That's okay. That means you're out of gas. She's a beast. The crowd goes wild. Uh-oh. Someone's in Tokyo. Now back from our station break. Da-da-da-da. Okay, she's back on the racetrack training. That's Miss Cross. Because now she realizes, uh-oh, taking her opponent. Yeah, her old trainer's back is in Tokyo. That's funny. Kitana's. Oh yeah, he's returned. her 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 fans. Oh yeah, okay. Now they're going to come up with a fancy cheer from her classmates. Star Kasamatsu. She compared her doll to a caterpillar. That's supposed to be. Tokyo. Man. Oh, Ross is at the hospital bed with her old man, and she knows what to do. And that hotel looks familiar. I think I know that one. So at their press conference, when you're on G1, you have to wear a signature racewear made for you. It's your signature racewear. And what race is this year's Tenno show? So your Simboli, Dynam Heron, Massa Viking. Oh, that's a great name. And they're showing off their fits, which as horse races do. Question mark. We'll go recaps. Debut G1 race. Demo across. They're talking about their goals for the race. Sure, they all say they all want to win, obviously. One stand at the peak of Japan. It is Tomato Cross's time. Oh, talking about all the championships. And win gold in all three fall G1s. The current peak of racing, Tomato Cross. Finally get to take on the real deal. That's what Ogori Cap thinks. And that ends episode 11, the start of Kasumatsu. uh, ooh, I forgot. I'm really bad at math. I think this is the 13th episode. We're gonna watch that anyway. I did say 12. It's 13. I don't know. Don't count on me to do math. Don't count on me to do your accounting or taxes either. Uh, that's why I also was running a little scramble today because I forgot everything because I was working with numbers all day today with like budgets and today was my Monday. Yeah, I know it's a Sunday here in the left coast of Canada, but it's my start of my work week and it's all about expense reporting and stuff. I don't want to bore you with this, but it always scrambles up my brain. Dealing with that many numbers always scrambles up my brain. It just I'm not the numbers guy, that's for sure. But now that sequence where I see Joe holding up a sign in the end credits now makes sense because that says Star of Katsatsu. There you go. Oh, and they show her new boots. That's hilarious. Okay, episode 12. Starting now. The Fall Tenno Show. Uh, uh, Temple across childhood. No vacancies. Oh, all the appointments are occupied. Oh, she was almost homeless as a kid. Oh no. And she's crying. Oh man. Living the dream. Yeah. think I need help from my friends, guys. I just realized. Alrighty then. Now we're in the into the opening music once again. The OP. Oh, so now the doll in the sequence now makes sense. Okay, this everything's revealed now in the opening credits. A lot of the Easter eggs. This is good. So that doll that looks like a caterpillar supposed to be Ogre. It's in the opening credits. There you go. Okay. It's the old hiding in plain sight. I like how all the side characters get a chance to shine, get their moment. The Fall Tenno Show, episode 12. Dun, 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 dun. The big one, Tokyo Race Course. Okay, 13 racers, 2,000 meters, Tokyo Race Course. Perfect weather, and the course is nice and firm. And the commentators are back. And then introduce all the racers. See that post one. It's their first G1. It's already challenging Peter, long before the rest of us. And all her friends are watching it from the TVs. Post 9. Tamari Cross, right. I hate to say it, she's got a bit of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 to her. Both undefeated. Very evenly paced. There's even racers who raced against her, so they'll know what to do. And someone's dark horse has got a secret strategy. Back in. Don't conceal's different. According to Gordy. Don't focus on her too much. You got the whole bunch of races running. You have to make this your own race. Okay, go to win your rope. Tomo was in top form. Now she's got a plan. Oh boy. There's also there's also the times when you're guilty of overthinking things though. Introducing racers. There into others. You know, if I was just a handicapper in the stands, I would have bet on Gary Cap and then just put the Massive Viking to show. Just because I like the name. Yeah, Massive Viking to show. Thanks. Yeah. So final finishing kick. Now the two trainers are actually side by side by side in the stands. That's hilarious. With those two, the Emperor's watching the game. She's holding on to her good luck charm now. They're gonna walk out together at the same time. Whoa. So either one's are record breakers. Okay, and that's the band again. And now the background makers, their time to shine. Background painters and stuff. Yay! Pan of the background. See, I think everyone's overthinking it. Tanakos is thinking about, oh, her poor daddy. Come on. Oh, poor thing. Here we go. And they're off. That's what I meant by overthinking it. She missed the signal. Lord Royal just wants to run like crazy. That's her only strat. No across. Second place. She's putting herself towards the front. And now a station message from your stations. And we're back. Yeah. Now they're in the back stretch. Lord Royal is still leading with her surprise strategy. Don Cross is second. She's using an end closer. She's front running. Nundale. No, she has no fear. She's lost her dad. She already knows what it feels like to lose something so dearly. And now she has no fear of it at all. What can be worse than that? Mid pack for Giddyap. Around the third corner. She'll just front run the whole race. It's a revenge run. That collision in mid race. Just an old habit. I think I'm cool with winning. Yeah, exactly. From trauma. And her trainer's having a conniption. Just remember, you gotta make this race your own. Yeah, run your own race. Now that the Zelkova tree, the final turn. Trying a new strategy. I'm not sure. It is more taxing. It says shift psychologically too. Never been pressure from behind before. Don't look back if you just keep pressing forward. Now just 2 lengths ahead. The Royal is. Plenty of stamina. And she sees a path. Oh. Now, final turn. Last 500 meters. Lord, how can she keep this up? 400 meters. She turned the mid distance to a mid distance rates, conserving her own stamina. No Castle's caught up to Lord Royal. Oh boy. Sean most areas are searching in front of not really a strategy, more brute strength. 8 to minute. She believes in her own strength now. Oh, on outside those holy crap. Oh, closing in on the 2 liters. By the time he showed up, Beast, and now, yeah. And the end credits. One more episode to go, guys. Yeah. 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 Oh. Just seeing her as a clumsy little toddler. Oh, I really do like the end credits. It's really cute. Oh, yeah. She also had trouble with her legs as a kid, and her mother massaged her legs to the point that she could run. Yeah. If you missed that in the first 6 episodes, watch it. Watch again. You got another week, I guess, for this being free online and not pirated, legit. So everyone gets paid. I like to see artists get paid these days. We have enough things picking the pockets of artists, right? Literally, in the case of V Shoujo, but AI and a few other things, right? Not knocking it because it all has good useful use cases for that, but still, let's get artists get paid. Let's watch this legit. Here we go. Episode 13, Japan's best. Starting now, episode 13. Nihonichi. Hi. So they're recapping the recapping the last episode. And of course, because it's the last episode of the series, they're really pumping it up. And they're reintroducing all the racers. Oh my god. This, this is milking it. Come on. There it is. Massive Viking. That's for show. That's who I plays for show. Just because I like the name. That's if I go to racetrack, that's what I would do. I would vote. I would just put money on cheap bets on names. Yeah, having a gory cap in a race really made everyone like change up their styles radically. Told you there'd be a lot of overthinking in this race. I can smell it. Just, just race your own race, there, Ogre. Oh my God. Ogre Cap realizes that Demogorgon is a different breed. That means if she can beat her, the real deal, become the best in Japan. It's time. Iku hashire. And now we have the opening sequence. Oh man, I'm at the last episode of this already. Oh, geez. And after this, I'll announce what I'm up to this week. So it might be a busy one, but that's okay. All right. End credits. End opening credits ending now. Here we go. Ba-dum. Okay, they're starting back at 600 meters, and now we'll see what other people are thinking. It's the moment across before she made her move to the front. And now, ooh, the beast. I've never seen her make that face before. Coming in from the outside. Now screaming at the TV. That's my favorite part of sports is screaming at the TV. Now the back wants to catch up with the Gory Cat because she made her move. Still 4 lengths, but still feeling her presence is what the home stretch. Saving up my energy. So now she's more than ready. It's almost like, as the Gory Cat says, it hasn't even started yet. Both have what it takes according to the Emperor. Yeah. One of them, even both. How many years ago? The home stretch. So now they have to run uphill for the end. Oh my god. Kind of like Heartbreak Hill at the Boston Marathon. Oh man. Lord Roosevelt struggling to keep her pace. He's fueled by her love for her father. Aw. I know I know that. That's just taking the lead. Now it's just a matter of positioning. She was right move. Save enough in the tank. Tackle final stretch. Close this out. And Nogori Cap is past her. Closing the gap. Ogori is 3 lengths, 2 lengths. Can she cap out to catch up to Tomato. Gotta just keep this lead. They're cramping up. Her legs are cramping up. Oh, can't feel her legs. Arms are numb. Lungs feeling like they're about to burst. She's hit the wall. She's hit the runner's wall. And she flashes back with her dad. Oh no! Encouraging her to run there as a little child. Her first trainer. Ah. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. One day I'm gonna be super fast. Be the best in Japan. Oh man, you're watching. You see my arm swinging. Oh, because of you. Make my family proud. Breaking through the wall. Wow. White lightning. Welcome to the zone. Yes, the flow state. Wait, she's got more in her. Wow. The wind. Sound of racing feet. Even a crowd's cheers. Now Shizuoka. They find reserves of strength far beyond their own limits. We're getting ahead of ourselves. She truly is. Peak of racing. Yeah, she wins. White Lightning. Wow. Tempo across. Da, 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 da. Back from your station break. We're gonna cap second. Who can compete with him? Can anyone? You see that old man? One of the best in Japan. Their old man's in the hospital still. And he's crying. She hasn't even full run of over season yet. She's already in G1. Yeah, she's asking all the questions. Maybe I didn't want it bad enough. Wonder if from now on they say that they won't never say that Ashton Usamusume can't race. Defeat never tastes any less bitter, no matter how many times. I gotta win concert to prep for. Got a favor to ask. This is tempo across. The tower mountain needed to climb to reach the peak. And she smiles. Yeah, she never wanted it bad enough. I get it. Sometimes they say it's just who wants it more. That's what it is in sports or in life. First defeat since coming to the capital. Now she comes to the classroom all dirty training, just like in Kasumatsu. And now she wants it. Sometimes it's true though. I know the feeling. If you feel, I've seen it before, where if you're so talented, you just you just kind of coast. You coast on your talents, and you take it for granted. And sometimes it's just some outside force that pushes you to win, right? So in this case, come across a sick dad in hospital who's seemed to be on his last rope. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Usamusume. Thanks for giving me this free anime this past couple of weeks. That was great. That was a great series. Oh my God. Better than anything right to me. I didn't expect to cry tonight. Like, I, d- I wasn't expecting to cry tonight. What the hell? Ah. I just wanted to see some like anime waifus race on a racetrack. Come on. Ah, for crying out loud. Sorry, I've been leaning back watching the show. Uh, sorry, if I sounded a bit distant at times, sorry, but I had to relax. It was a work day, and it was like I said, it was a busy work day filled with lots of oh oh ending at Santa Anita Race Course in California. What surprise ending? The Pan Cup. This was yeah. Oh, and a little teaser for next. Wow, Santa Anita. Okay, all right. Go on to the American courses then. Wow. Okay. That was cool. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Oh my goodness. Huh. Wow, that was wasn't expecting a cry there. But uh, when you have relatives in who are aging and running into health trouble and that sort of thing, it just it hits me that sequence hit me right home because I remember what it was like to finally succeed at something and then lose my father immediately afterwards. Oh God. I achieved one of my career goals. I took a chance and had to move to a whole new city. This one here in the left coast city, and many a few decades ago, and then that same year, uh, within months, I lost my father. So don't take your time with your family for granted. Don't think it'll ever last forever. Just It won't. So please cash in while you can. I think that's the one thing you take away from this anime tonight. Just get while the getting's good. Chase your dreams. Do everything you can, man. You only have one shot at this, so. Oh man, that's a freaking good anime. I'm surprised as heck. Had a balance that I look for is a little comedy, a little pathos, uh, a lot of some thwarted dreams and some other dreams accomplished. So there you go. So I can happily imagine Tamamo Cross and Giddyap walking both off into the sunset, becoming Usamusume, anime waifu, horse racing legends. I can't wait wait a decade and hear their induction to the Hall of Fame speeches. Anyway, well, I still have to on another sporting note. I've still yet to hear Ichiro's induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. So I look forward to watching that after this. Believe it or not, I'm going to watch some more sports. What? Yeah, sorry. I'm a sports guy. I like watching sports. So I do like my video games, and I do like uh my anime and other stuff. And but I watch sports. You Anyway, the most beautiful thing I saw today was I mean, compared to yesterday, yesterday was pretty stellar. I'm not gonna lie, that might have been like 5 or 6 good days rolled into one. So if you're at all curious, just check out the tail end of my karaoke stream from last night. It's already up, and there's timestamps on everything. So just go to the last song, and I'll tell it there. It was beautiful. Uh, but today, I just woke up, went to work, did a lot of accounting, uh, and a whole bunch of stuff. It was a very sort of meh day until I got out, and the one thing is that the pizza place I went to today, that they're actually starting to remember my name. They notice me now. They're happy to see me. Like, oh, it's the regular. Even though I lived in this neighborhood for I guess 2.5 years now, I never used to be a regular at their spot because I don't know. I wasn't into it. And then ever since I started streaming, I'm going. I need a quick bite to eat before I start streaming, right? Because normally I would just warm some stuff out of the in the microwave or cook some eggs or something and just take my time with my Sunday evenings. And now I just rush in. And I only got a few minutes, so I'll just get 2 or 3 slices of your pie and I'm gone. Bye. Woo. And I've been doing that for the last 6 months now because it's my 6 month anniversary this week. Ah. And yeah, that that's pretty much it. It's like, wow, I'm got ordered enough pizza here to start being noticed as a regular. Yay. That's it. I know it's kind of meh, but I'll take it for Sunday night and on Monday on my work week. So I'll take it. So you got to take the wins where you can. Nothing terrible happened to me either. So maybe that's the other takeaway is that nothing truly terrible happened to me at work, even though I'm a frontline worker. So, things were calm. So it's all good. It's fine. We're all good here. Anywho, thanks for sticking around. Oh, yeah. The announcements this week are that I have a pass to the Anime Revolution here in Left Coast City at the Vancouver Trade and Convention Center. So I'll be taking part in that. I'll be wandering around. I'll not be looking like this. uh, I won't even tell, and because I'm below the threshold for live streaming. Come on, guys, sign up and subscribe, like, comment. I don't care. Subscribe. I need 50 subscriptions. I can do live vlogs, so then you can actually see you guys at events like this live. And here in Vancouver, who's doing this, right? how many other VTubers in Vancouver are live vlogging in Vancouver? Come on. I know I call it Left Coast City because I just called it once on the stream and I kind of like the ring of it. So there you go. That's the lore there. But come on, sign up. And you don't have to watch me every week. Come on. Am I not despicable? Um, yeah. So, but I will be attending that, and also the Powell Street Festival, which is a festival for Japanese Canadians, uh, celebrating their old uh, s- community before the war here on Powell Street in Vancouver. So that's always I haven't missed one since I moved down here. Uh, well over a quarter century ago. So it's been a tradition, a summer tradition I don't miss. And so I look forward to taking it all in. It's a packed weekend, let's put it that way. So you guys will get a lot of material to work with and content. In the meantime, uh, I'm gonna be a bit restful. I might post a couple of random things this week, including I've got to record something about a UFO playlist. What? 'Cause I recently put together a playlist on pop culture aliens, so I'm going to be working on that, I guess, for a little bit tonight after I end stream, and just do a quick little intro for that. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. This is Yaki Dachi saying thank you. If you look hard enough, you'll find something beautiful every day. Arigato gozaimasu. Jamata. And till next time, because peace out. Peace in, peace sideways. I miss you guys already. You're always the highlight of my day. Thank you very much. And take care. Bye.